Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Ohm's Law. Ohm's Law is an electrical term. It's a electrical law. Ohm's Law is comprised of VCR and PVC. Okay, so V equals voltage, C equals current, R equals resistance, and P is for power. So in VCR, you have voltage equals current times resistance. Now it can be resistance times voltage equals current. It can go either way. And so the way we represent this is in this. So you have V and C and R. So if you only have R, you multiply V times C. Okay, and then in PVC, it's power equals voltage times current. Now, if you look at it, you might think, well then power and resistance are the same thing, right? No, they're in different units and they represent different things. Resistance is how hard is it electrons to go through the wire or your circuit. It resists, so it's resistance. And then your power is your power. It's not current and it's not voltage. And the same thing can be done with PVC as VCR, where you have P and then V and C. Let's show an example. Alright, so I have a battery right in front of me, and it has 3 volts. So it has 3 volts. And then the current is 220 milliamps. Okay? Now, what is R? Don't know what R is. But if you remember, VCR, you have voltage is equal to, I didn't put a 0 there, except for you can't just put 220 because it's representing millivolts. So if you just wrote down 200, that means that it would just mean it's 220 amps, and yeah, that's not what you want. So you're gonna put now if you're gonna do electrical terms, you should know the metric system. So this is just an example of when you need to know the metric system. So 220 milliamps, or milliamperes, however you want to say it, goes to 0.22. Alright? And then that would equal times, sorry about that. Then you'd want to multiply it by R. Now we don't know the resistance, so how are we going to do this? Well, we want to solve the equation. Sorry, this is algebra. So you have 3V is equal to 0.22 R. Okay? Then you want to divide 0.22 and then let me put that into my calculator. 3 divided by 0.22, and you get a resistance of 13.63. Now, this isn't exactly perfect because this is a battery, and it's an alkaline battery, so it doesn't really work that way. But it's just a good example, and just a good way to practice. It's quite easy, and hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.